Hello, folks, and welcome back. I am Jon Najarian, and this is 3 at 3. Thank you for joining us today, the 21st of December. Unusual option activity is what we try to bring you all the time. This is activity that we have found either through social media scans, uh, that would be our sentiment scanner, which goes through all of Reddit and all of Twitter. And that means even if you block me, we still see your tweets because we're buying the full fire hose from Twitter. It's one of their ways of making some money. And then we weight the ability of people to accurately call things in the market, throw those out that don't accurately call it, and then really just keep narrowing the search to those that are better and better on the social. We also, of course, use our heat seeker algorithm to find unusual option purchases, calls or puts, and then we follow those. So with that said, let's get started with today's 3 at 3. Sabre was one we told you about yesterday when it was a $7.80 stock. 5,000 July 9 calls changed hands. Well, as you might imagine, since the market has sort of shrugged off some of those issues that we told you it might be shrugging off yesterday, it has moved higher. And just a bit ago, Sabre was $8.68, up about $1 from when we talked about it, almost 11%. And the calls at that 8 strike already working for us pretty darn well. And keep in mind, those were July 9 calls. So whoever was purchasing those wanted a long time to be right. Hopefully, we'll be able to ride this to 9, 10, 11, and so forth. It's been an accurate and good call earlier this year when people were buying Sabre, and we're hoping it goes right back that way. Now let's talk about another one from yesterday, Discovery. Again, 50 some odd countries where the Discovery networks are operating as a media concern. And the stock was 22.65 yesterday. Today, 23.57 and moving higher. Gotta like that. So DISCA also a winner for us so far today. We haven't taken it off. These are April calls. We have 4 months. Hopefully we'll also get to be able to take profits, roll up, take profits, roll up, over and over again. Rinse and repeat, as they say. And if you're looking for something to get not so much your furry friends, you can go to Petco or something like that for them. But if you're, or feathered friends, if you're looking for something for yourself, son, daughter, grandmother, grandfather, grandson, granddaughter, whatever it might be, significant other, why not give them the gift of one of our 3 unusual option activity products? Why? Well, because then they can make money too. They can learn how to be self-sufficient and making a little cash every week, every month, every year. Once you learn how to do it, folks, you can do it every day. And to do it, you just go on over to marketrebellion.com/UOA live. That's marketrebellion.com/UOA live. They or you will get weekly trade ideas, live webinars, and a trading community second to none. Thousands of traders in there that know what good and bad trades look like, feel like, how they react, and you can go back and forth with those traders as well as our team at Market Rebellion. So you can also dial up 888-809-8058. That's 888-809-8058. Or go to marketrebellion.com/UOA live. Thank you. All right. First one today is XLU. This is the spider for the utility sector. They are buying, 15,000. That's 1.5 million share equivalent of the DEES 3171 calls. So the particular XLU was just shy of 70. This is just $1 out of the money, these calls that they're buying. And they bought 1.5 million share equivalent. I like following those. These are calls that expire in just under 2 weeks. So be aware that you're going to have to be quick when you're taking profits and or cutting losses on this trade. Now I'm going to be in the 70 calls and loading upside calls against it to lock in my profits. That's my business plan right now. Second trade I talked about yesterday on the halftime report. I said, you know what? Everybody else was all bulled up on the airline stocks weeks ago at much higher prices, including Jets at much higher prices. Jets is, of course, the ETF that tracks the airline industry. So that's everybody from Delta, JetBlue, Southwest, American, and United primarily. You can follow that ETF and invest $21, or you can buy a call and spend a lot less money. That's what I'm doing. They're buying 25,000 February 23 calls. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy the February 21 calls and sell upside calls against it. In so doing, as long as I do that one-to-one, folks, one-to-one, as long as I do that one-to-one, I have no additional risk, and I have all that fabulous upside that I can feast on for the next 2 months. That's my plan. Let's get to today's third, which is IGT, International Game Tech. These guys do lottery as well as Vegas and casino games. You already know the story. They get a royalty. Every time somebody pulls one of those slots, they get paid a little. The most popular games, of course, they can negotiate better royalties. So IGT, $27 stock. They're buying Feb 28s. I bought the 27s. You got to decide if you want to sell the 27 puts, sell the 26 puts, buy the 28 calls, buy the 27 calls, sell the 29 calls. Myriad of different ways to play it. You know that I always do those one-to-one spreads, and sometimes I even do sell those put spreads. It just depends if our people screw up the picture for me too much before I can get in, meaning you, those of you who are subscribers, you know who you are. If you're screwing up the picture, then I'm going to be having to be more creative with my trades. Questions? Well, by all means, if you have questions, shoot them into me at Jon Najarian on Twitter. That's at Jon Najarian, Najarian. Shorts. Viva La Pajama Trader says, did you buy your brother's shorts for Christmas? And that comes our way. His handle is at Smiths117. No, I didn't. And it would have been a good present, perhaps, but my brother's got over 40 pair, I think, of board shorts. I don't know if that's what he needs. I know it's what he likes, so you could be right, but no, I didn't. I didn't buy him shorts for Christmas. Square, Anthony Bocanegra, whose handle is at ABman5400. Thoughts on Square after Jack Dorsey's comments about Bitcoin replacing the dollar? Dorsey was responding to Cardi B, and Cardi B, the singer, was saying, do you think it's going to replace Bitcoin? What do you think of Bitcoin? And will it replace the dollar? And Dorsey said he thinks it is. I think that's a decade or more away, maybe never. So I don't buy it for that reason. I like Square. I think it is Jack Dorsey's best invention, much more so than Twitter. But I think Bitcoin replacing the dollar is pushed further out. I don't think that happens in the short term. Another cryptocurrency, perhaps, but not Bitcoin. KHC, Buffett and Wyckoff, whose handle is at BUFFETT, WYCKOFF. Dear John, are you still holding KHC, and what is your take on the company overall? So Kraft Heinz is KHC. I bought into it a little over a week ago, I think. The stock went down, the options went down. I kept my discipline, exited the trade. So no, I do not still hold KHC. What's my opinion on the company overall? Good company. I would follow Warren Buffett into many of these trades, but these were options that expire the 23rd, which is just 2 days hence. I didn't have a lot of time to be right. So when I'm in that time frame of a week or less to go, I need to take profits quickly. I also need to be disciplined and take losses quickly. And in this case, I took a loss. I'm not embarrassed to say it. I cut my losses when I have them, and probably 18 to 22% of my trades. So in other words, about 1 in 5 are probably positions that I have to exit for break even or losses. This was a loss for break even or losses rather than profits. I'll still take those odds, but nonetheless, this one did not work out, Buffett Wyckoff. But thank you for asking. You guys can join the rebellion by going to marketrebellion.com/get started. You can also join Tom Lee, who will be on with us on Thursday, the 23rd. You want to see and hear what Tom has to say about his outlook for 2022? He was supposed to be with us Monday, but then he had a prior commitment he forgot about. So instead, he's joining us Thursday. You can join us as well. Just go on over to marketrebellion.com and you'll see how you can sign up for that. Or if you would like to learn about trading stock, options, futures, cryptocurrencies, go to marketrebellion.com/get started. All right, that's going to do it for me today, folks. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll look for you tomorrow. Pete will be on the halftime report. I'll be doing my workout video and so forth, and of course, 3 at 3. And then Thursday, I'll be back for the final halftime before Christmas. Thank you. Have a great one, everybody.